what's up everybody, it's Amaya. So today's video is going to be my second and final Valentine's Day tutorial. This one is much more glam than my first one is. This is for those girls that really want to go a little extra on Valentine's Day because, you know, you want to. I really like how this turned out. It's kind of like a soft halo eye. It's kind of like a halo eye, but kind of not. I didn't want to do like a really, I don't want to say harsh, but a very like distinct halo eye, because I just did that with my green and gold one, and I want something a little bit more like soft and pretty, so I kind of came up with this. So I really hope you guys like it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Mwah. Okay, so I already have my foundation and concealer done, and I have my under eyes baking. So I'm going to get started on my eyes, and I'm going to be using Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek as my transition shade. I just really wanted something nice and light and warm. Now I'm going to be taking Tarte from Charity, and on that same brush I'm just going to blend that into my crease. This is like a nice rosy mauvey sort of color, and I really like how it complemented the orangey tones that Peach Smoothie has in it. So I'm just blending that all into my crease, and then I'm taking a clean brush and just buffing everything out. Now I'm going to be taking this shade from the Morphe 350M palette. This is the completely matte one. I'm just taking this and blending this into the crease to add a little bit more warmth, a little bit more oranginess. I really wanted this to be a very warm transition. Now I'm taking this reddish sort of color from the same Morphe palette, and I'm just going to blend that in the inner corners and outer corners, kind of starting to do a halo eye, but then blending it out a lot so you can't really tell that it's a halo eye. Like I said, I really want this to be a nice loose sort of halo look. And then I'm going to take that same clean brush from before and just blend everything out, make it nice and smooth. Now I'm going to take this dark chocolatey color, and I'm just going to put that where I put the other shade. I'm going to put that on the outer and inner corners. But again, I'm going to blend it out so it's not too harsh and apparent. It's okay if this gets in the crease, it's okay if it gets on the lid. We're going to be fixing that after. So I'm just blending that all around like that, putting more on the outer corner than I do on the inner corner, but making sure I get it in both areas, and then just blending it out with that same brush from before. Now I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. glitter glue and applying this to the center of the lid and kind of blending it upwards. And then I'm going to take this pigment from Naked Cosmetics. It is in the shade Desert Sunset. I'm just going to be packing that all over the lid with a brush, just a flat brush, and I'm going to also wet it. So I wet my brush and I dipped it in the pigment, and that's what's really going to give it that foiled sort of metallic color, and I really love this. It's a gorgeous pinky color. Then I'm going to take this prismatic shadow in Girl Talk from NYX, and I'm just going to add that to the center. As you can see, it just adds a nice pop to the center of the lid, and it brightened up the look a little bit, so that's why I added that there. Then I'm just going to take that brush from before and just blend everything out, making sure we have no harsh lines. And I'm going to take Makeup Geek Corrupt, and I'm just going to use this to line my lash line. I'm not creating a wing or anything with this. I am just tapping it on to the lash line to give some definition. Now I'm going to be going in with this shade from Morphe. This is one of their premium shadows, and this is the shade Vanilla Pudding. It's a really nice vanilla sort of shade. So I'm just putting that on my brow bone, and then I'm going to be taking my eyelash curlers and just curling my lashes. I'm going to take the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer and just prep them for mascara later. So then I'm just going to take my Real Techniques contour brush. You can use any fluffy brush you have, and I'm just going to blend away my bake just to make sure that it's all out of there, because I'm going to be doing my lower lash line and I don't want any of that powder on my eyes any longer. So now I'm going to be going in with that same warm shade from the Morphe palette that we used in the crease, and I'm just going to be taking this pencil brush and blending it on the outer corner. I'm connecting it with the eyeshadow on our outside, and then I'm going to put that in the inner corner as well. I'm not putting this in the center. I'm kind of copying what we did before by putting it on the outer corner and inner corner. So then I'm going to be taking Tarte, and I'm going to be doing the same exact thing, blending that on the outer corner, connecting it with the outer corner of my upper lid, and then putting it on my inner corner as well, and avoiding the center. Then I'm going to be taking that dark chocolate brown, I'm going to take this on a smudge brush and just kind of smudge it into the inner and outer corners as before. I'm not going to put too much of this on because I don't want this look to be too smoky, but I do want to add this color to just kind of make the whole look cohesive and connected. So then I'm just going to take an angled brush, and with that same pigment, I'm going to wet the brush and then just stamp that into the center of my lower lash line to create the same sort of halo effect that we have on our upper lid. And then I'm going to be taking the same color, Girl Talk from NYX, and putting that on the lower lash line as well. Now I'm going to be taking this skinny liner from Maybelline, and I went out of frame here, but I'm just lining my inner and outer corners with this liner. It is a dark brown shade, and then I'm just going to take this Scandalized liner from Rimmel and do the same thing in the center. Then I'm going to take the Revlon Super Length Mascara, and I'm going to apply this, about 2 coats of it, to my lashes, now that they're all nice and dry with the primer on it. And then I applied some mini false lashes that I just cut up. I took a pair of Ardell Wispies and cut them up to make little individuals, and I just applied those, and then I applied some Better Than Sex mascara over it. So now I'm going to be taking Infidelity. This is a Cool Fair Contour from Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to apply that with my knockoff NARS Eater Brush to my cheekbones. As you can see, it's a really cool toned, very nice shade for contouring. So I'm just going to be doing that, and as you can see, it can be a little harsh, so you really do have to blend this out. I'm also going to put this on my nose and underneath my chin. Then I'm going to be taking the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and just bronzing that face up using Purple Handle Danny, if you know where that's from. I love you. But I'm just going to be taking this big fluffy brush and blending everything out so that way we don't look too crazy. Then I'm going to be taking this blush from Makeup Geek. This is in the shade Heartthrob. It's a nice matte peachy blush, and I'm just going to apply that to my cheeks with this other knockoff NARS Eater Brush from Amazon. Then I'm going to take this shade of blush from NYX, oh, not NYX, e.l.f. It's in the shade Peachy Cheeky, and I'm going to take that same brush and just blend it all over my cheeks. And I'm going to take my NYC Loose Translucent Powder and just buff all of that in because I felt like it was a little too pigmented for my taste. I wanted something a little softer, so I'm just going to use that to blend it all together. Then I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and just bake underneath my contour and in my smile lines literally for half a second. I just put it on there, and then I'm going to wipe it all away. Now I'm going to be going in with the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter, and I'm just going to be dusting this all over my cheeks and forehead, pretty much all over my face with this Wet n Wild powder brush. Just going to add a nice glow to the face, and then I'm going to spotlight highlight that with my Morphe M501 brush. Just putting that on my cheekbones, and I did wet the brush a little bit because that intensifies the highlight very nicely. Then I'm going to be taking this Ofra and Dupe That highlighter in the shade You Glow Girl. It's a really nice cool toned icy purple shade. I thought it just went really well with the pinky tones in the eye look. So I'm just going to put that sparingly on my cheekbones and all over my face. And then I'm going to be taking the Better Than Sex mascara and just putting those on my lower lashes. Then I'm going to try out this Japanesque. Look what this setting spray did to me. It's the Japanesque setting spray, and it squirted all over me. So then I just took my Beauty Blender and dabbed that in. It wasn't a bad setting spray, I just really hate the applicator. So then I took my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray and just sprayed that all over my face. And I decided, of course, this look needs a little bit of glitter, so I took the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter in the shade Midnight Cowboy. I put that on and then I just blended it out with a brush. So for lips, I'm going to take this NYX lip liner. It's one of their new suede ones. I forget exactly what this shade is called, but I'm just going to line my whole mouth with that to prep for liquid lipstick. I'm using Wink from ColourPop. This was a limited edition shade, but you can find any sort of mauve-y, purpley sort of tone, and it will go so well with this. So that is our finished look, you guys. I will see you in a minute to do my outro. Mwah. So that's it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys like it. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Like always, give me some suggestions if you have any. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hey, what's up everybody, it's Amaya. So today is going to be the second video in my makeup collection and storage in depth series.